Hey guys, it's David Leonardowitz here with another quarantine rant. Um, 2020 has been a rough year. I hope you guys have been getting through these last couple months pretty well. It, uh, it's been interesting. I think, though, we have to kind of take a look and see what the good things that have come out of this are. I think there are a lot of racial tensions out there, but 2020 gave us sort of a beautiful little gift when it comes to racism. Um, Everybody, if you come across someone who's racist and says that the white race is the superior race, 2020 gave us a beautiful gift. 2 words, and you can win that argument every single time. Just say Tiger King. He brought about the worst in humanity. Tiger King is living proof that the white race is not superior. So I was talking to my cousin the other day, and I was sending her some pictures of some food that I had cooked, and she's like, "Wow, that's amazing." I said, "I know. Can you believe I'm still single?" And she's like, "I know. Bitches are crazy, right?" And I was like, "Yeah. How hung up are you on that cousins thing?" And she said, "That's why you're still single, Dave." But when I first became single, my son Joe, he was 9 years old. My daughter Laine, she was 12 years old at the time, and Joe comes up to me and says, "Dad, if you ever get married again, are you gonna have any more kids?" And I said, "Well, Joe, I can't have any more kids. I've had a vasectomy." And without missing a beat, my daughter says, "Yeah, Joe, don't you remember that week you wore that cone?" I was like so proud of her for like being able to hit so hard, so quick, without even skipping a beat. But it's beautiful when you can see your sense of humor in your kids. Jonas, my dad came to visit us, and we went to Top Golf, and we're up on the 3rd floor, and in the lane right next to us is this beautiful young girl. She's a 10 out of 10. And my dad, he's looking over there, and she's got like this light, wispy little dress, and it's like blowing in the wind, and she's just gorgeous. And he's like, "Hey, Joe, look over there." And my son looks over, goes, "They got pizza." My dad looks at me and goes, "Man, you got another year. You don't got to worry about him." But, so I do enjoy seeing my humor in the kids. And sometimes I start thinking about odd jobs that people do. And I was thinking about people who work in a crematorium. If you worked in a crematorium, you're burning bodies and stuff, and you find out that the next customer that you have was a professional chef, wouldn't you want to kind of like season him, out of professional courtesy? The guy fought against bland flavors his whole life. I think it would be like the ultimate compliment to go out and like make someone's stomach growl, while you're getting cremated. Professional courtesy. But one thing I've noticed, I live in some apartments and the walls are really, really thin. And I think, my next door neighbor, she either cannot balance a load of laundry, or she has a vibrator that no man will ever be able to compete with. The noises I hear through these walls are amazing. But I was online, and I happened to notice, not too long ago, Michael Bloomberg, when he was running for president, his ads were everywhere. He even had ads on Pornhub. And I thought, this is a brilliant political strategy. You're going to get all these guys who are going into the voting booth, and they have an uncontrolled boner that they can't explain when they see his name on there, like Pavlov's dog or something. It's just interesting, but this girl at work, she came up to me, and she's a young, pretty girl, and I know her and I've talked to her before, and she comes up and she tells me, she's like, hey, there's this guy, he followed me out to my car in the parking lot. What should I do? This guy, he's into me, and I think he's sexually harassing me. And I didn't have the heart to tell her that, of all the people there, she picked probably the worst person to report sexual harassment to. I mean, my family crest is literally a white panel van. I mean, she went out of the fire into the frying pan. No, out of the frying pan into the fire. But when my kids were born, my daughter Laine, my wife at the time, she went through a really long labor process. She was really, really tired. And every 2 hours we had this Russian nurse. She had the thick, coarse hair and like a little bit of a mustache, and she would come in every 2 hours and say, you feed baby now. And it was every 2 hours she's waking her up, and she was not shy about it at all. At 2 o'clock, you need feed baby now. And so, my ex-wife, she mentioned, that nurse kind of scared her. I said, she scared you? You missed it. When you were asleep, she came in, she said, you husband, you have needs, I take care of. But anyway, guys, it was fun talking to you guys again. And you guys stay safe out there. Wear your masks. I saw a guy out there wearing an OU mask the other day. I was kind of confused. I mean, how could he breathe? Because OU sucks. Have a good night, guys.